from under the roof of Marlins Park as we are ready for game time. Tonight, the second of 3 to start the week between the Washington Nationals and the Miami Marlins. Who's going to win the battle between these two? We'll see next. Sandy Almanza gets the ball for Miami in this one. What do you have for us on him, Danny?
An interesting stat about this guy. Coming into this game, right-handed hitters are hitting below 200 on the season for him as the starting pitcher. So he must be doing something right when he's facing the righties.
In now, Trey Turner. He'll get us started in this one under the lights.
Shortstop, Trey Turner.
He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. And the first pitch is taken for ball 1 as we're underway tonight in South Florida. Guys, this Marlins ball club, as they begin play here tonight, they've got to be considered one of, if not the hottest team in baseball right now. Winners of 8 of their last 10 ball games.
Yeah, Matty, this team finds itself with a huge lead, double digits right now, and climbing, playing really good baseball. Some people will say, oh, you don't want to have that big a lead, you start resting on your laurels. I look at it the other way, man. You've earned the right to kind of get some guys off their feet if the manager wants to. There's a lot of different ways you can go about it. This team's focused and playing really good baseball. I would not worry about it. Keep pushing the throttle.
Yeah, well, when a guy's swinging the bat as well as he's been, this is a smart move. No reason to tempt fate out there.
Digging in, Brendan Drury. And there you see the numbers over his last 8 contests. He's really been leading the charge for this team. First pitch coming. Here it is. First pitch here misses wide. 1-0.
A lot of times you'll see the take sign after 5 straight balls to start the inning, but with the middle of the order up at the plate here, I wouldn't be surprised if he's turned loose. Just has to be the right pitch to hack at.
Very weakly on the ground. Turner aboard here at first with nobody out. On the ground to second base. This could be 2. 1 there. On to first to complete the double play. And here's how the Nats line up in this one. Mark, what's your take on him against one of the best starters in the game?
Matt, you take a look at both these lineups. They got their work cut out for them. This is going to be a pitcher's duel. Both these guys can execute and have a chance to go deep in this game and turn it over the bullpen. Somebody is going to have to get that big 2-out knock with runners in scoring position.
So stepping in, Juan Soto. He'll get to take his first cuts here. First pitch of the at-bat. 0-1 the count. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Marte is under it. And that's the 3rd out. So they go quietly here in this half inning. And now the Marlins will have a crack at things. No score. Drew Smiley gets the ball for Washington in this one. Dan Plesac, what's the word on him?
Hey, this guy is doing quite a job against lefties. He's held lefties to an under 200 batting average to start the season, so he's doing a lot of things right when the lefties step into the batter's box.
Here's Starling Marte. First at bat for him as he enters play number 3 in the National League batting race. First pitch on its way. Line towards center field. And that finds some outfield grass. It's a base hit. So here in the first inning, the leadoff man's aboard to kick things off.
Hey, this game's starting off exactly the way they want it to. Leadoff single in the bottom of the first after their pitcher went out there and threw a donut on the board. Boys are flying around.
Now batting, Chris Taylor having a very nice year, currently 2nd in the NL batting chase. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. A curveball that catches the inside corner. So guys, these Nationals, as they enter play here tonight, despite the loss last time out, they've been in a real good groove lately, victorious in 7 of their last 9.
Yeah, Matty, I've been really impressed with this team, especially on the recent road trip. The start to it, they're 3-1 after 4 games, playing really fundamentally sound baseball. From offense to defense, pitching, it's all coming together for this group.
I had him reaching at thin air that time, and he's very quickly down 0-2. Clearly trying to control the running game with the slide step here.
Yeah, that's a good way of trying to control the running game, Matt. The problem with it, though, it has a tendency to throw your command off because you're worrying about that runner on base.
Soto is there, and he has it for the out. Time now for a glance at the Marlins lineup card in this one. Mark, what do you have on this group in front of the home crowd tonight?
Are we still a big believer in batting average, Matty? In today's game, I'm more interested in the OPS number. But that's not to take anything away from this offense. They lead the league in batting average. What that tells me is they're getting a lot of guys on base. There's a lot of guys with some good approaches and good plans today. See if that leads to a bunch of runs.
And he'll step off the rubber and go to first. And he'll get back in safely. Here's the first pitch to him. A pitch out. The throw. And a good decision to pitch out that time as he is toast at second base.
Well, they guessed right on the first pitch out. Sometimes you have to wait a pitch or two in the at-bat to try that, but they must have had a pretty good idea he was going to be on the move.
Smiley gets the sign. Here it comes on 1-0. Started that swing a bit too early. Hit back up the middle. And a good effort on the dive that time, but this will get by him for a base hit. So they'll get a 2-out base runner here as we check out the list of the best hitting teams roughly midway through the season. And you can see, in fact, that these guys currently lead the National League in that category and, in fact, lead all of baseball as well. So coming to the plate, Franz Reyes. It was a 2-hit effort for him, including a home run in last night's game. From the stretch. Good swing, just got to try and straighten that one out. Chapman leads off first with a pair of outs in the inning.
Let's go, Marlins!
Hit on the ground to third. Drury fields it cleanly. On to second for the force out, and the side is retired. Second inning coming up here in South Florida with no score. Here's Matt Adams now. On the season, he's hitting just over 290 coming into action here.
Matt Adams.
Here comes the first pitch. A changeup that just catches the bottom of the zone for a strike. Adams tends to have more success against right-handed pitching like this than he does against southpaws. Could be a comfort thing. Maybe he just picks up the ball a little better, but that's the book on him at this point. Here's the 1-2 delivery. And he'll lay off the curveball that's in the dirt that time, and it's back to even now at 2-2.
He's got him on the ropes at 2-2, but I don't think he'll try to get him out with another curveball. He's seen it already a couple of times, so it's not going to surprise him anymore.
And a good sinker there gets him swinging for the first down.
All right, here's the defensive alignment for the Miami Marlins. And guys, can we focus on something real quick? There's 3 of them out there. 3 gold gloves on the defensive side of the ball. That's just special right there. Look for some highlight reel plays in this one.
Settling in now, Domingo Santana. He drove in the other of their 2 runs last night. First delivery to him on the way. Knee-high slider that he takes a look at. So let's take a peek at the umpiring crew in this one. Behind the plate is Matthew Ross.
Well, D-Row, you better be ready to swing. With Matt Ross behind the dish, big zone.
Yeah, you know coming into this one, you better pull the trigger. If something's close, Matt Ross is going to punch your ticket.
Way in front of that fastball. No score here as we play inning number 2. Swing and a miss on the breaking pitch. 2 away.
Big curveball for the strikeout there, and that came after an absolute missile of a fastball. Even if you recognize the breaking ball out of the pitcher's hand, it's so hard for hitters to sit back long enough after they've seen a really good fastball. Only the best can keep their hands back on those.
Striding in now for the Nats, Aaron Hicks. And there's a look at his home and road splits so far this year. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. And he takes a pitch right down the middle.
Pretty good pitch to hit there that he let go. I know it's early and they're probably wanting to run his pitch count up, but he may not get another pitch like that to swing at the rest of the game.
Could we see another strikeout here? It's 0-2 now. And they'll try to bounce a curveball on 0-2, but he holds back. It's 1-2 now.
Those 0-2 curveballs are really tough for guys to lay off. There's a reason.
A swing and a miss. That retires the side, and that will do it. 3 up, 3 down, 3 strikeouts. Not too shabby. Don't go anywhere. More Tuesday Night Baseball after this. Ready now for the Marlins, Garrett Cooper. He enters play at number 6 in National League batting average. First pitch on its way. Lofted in the air out toward right center. Santana is right there, and it's a very quick out number 1.
So here's how the Washington Nationals are positioned defensively. And let's take a look at outfielder Aaron Hicks. Hey, some guys figure it out at 21. Some guys figure it out at 30. Some guys never figure it out. Aaron Hicks is one of those guys who has come into his own. He's dynamic on both sides of the plate from an offensive standpoint and has an absolute cannon in the outfield to go along with great range.
Now at the plate, Christian Athamas, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. First pitch coming. Here it is. Hit on the ground toward the left. Drury has it, and there are 2 away now.
Batting 7, left fielder, Brett Gardner.
Here's Brett Gardner now. He's carrying a batting average of just over 300, so clearly he's been a productive player with the bat in his hand so far. Smiley peers in. First pitch on the way. Takes a look down at the knees for a strike. Pretty much an obligatory take that time.
Yeah, when the first 2 guys in the inning make first pitch outs, you really don't have much choice.
The windup and the 0-1. Grounded up the first baseline. And he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. 4 pitches, all it takes to do in the Marlins. We'll move to the 3rd with no score. Here's Brian Dozier now. He starts off the inning against a guy who struck out the side last inning. How did they get to him here?
I'm not sure, Matt, that they want to stay as patient. He's been throwing a lot of strikes. They might want to start swinging a little bit earlier in the count.
1 ball, no strikes, the count. Dozier waiting on the 1-0. And that one stayed too low, apparently.
This at-bat sets up really good right here, right? Hasn't seen a fastball yet, but now he gets to count at 2 balls and no strikes. He has to be looking for a fastball right here.
The 2-1 is taken, ball 3. Elias Diaz, the number 8 hitter here, waits on deck. Now the 3-2 pitch is a swing and a miss. That's strike 3.
Boy, he's really on a roll in the hill right now. As we roll through it again, remember, he struck out the side in the last inning, and now he picks up right where he left off by striking off the leadoff man here. Let's see if he can keep this going for a little bit.
Elias Diaz the next to hit as he grounds one briskly to short. Oh, and he has some trouble with it.
Infielders are taught from the time they hold the glove that you've got to play the ball and not let the ball play you. You can see here that this one just ate him up, and he couldn't recover in time.
Into the box, Drew Smiley. And they'll try to stay out of the double play here as he lays this one down. Flip to the second baseman covering now for the out.
The batter, number 7, shortstop.
Ready for another chance. Trey Turner, runner in scoring position with 2 gone. He's set. Here it comes. Starts him out with a sinker that's inside. 1-0. A 1-1 count to the Nationals leadoff batter. The 1-1 home. Chopper foul. The 1-2 locks him up for strike 3. Nationals lead 1. Home half of the 3rd coming up. No score. Now in the box, Ari Perez. And he comes into this one really slumping. The numbers there over the past several games, not very pretty. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. And a curveball that time that broke too low. The 1-0 is looked at for the first strike. And a big cut at the breaking ball, but he comes up empty, and that's the first out.
He's looked great on the bump the first few innings of this game, and I think his ability to change speeds effectively has been a big reason why. That was a good change of speed for the strikeout there, and I've seen a lot of hitters look pretty off with their timing so far.
In now, Sandy Almanza. Soft liner towards short. A dive, but he can't get it. It's through into the outfield.
You know, D-Roll, coming from a guy that made his living throwing a baseball, anytime a pitcher gets a base hit, I know that wasn't hit hard, but it's going to go down as a bullet in the scorebook. Yeah, 100%. I know it's frustrating to watch the opposing pitcher get a knock, kind of the knock you expected. You know what? He put the ball in play. Now he causes a problem.
Stepping in now, Starling Marte. He grounds it sharply to third. To Dozier for 1. Relay to first in time, and just like that, this side is retired. Around the horn they go. 5-4-3 to end the threat. 3 innings in the books. Still no score on the show. Brandon Drury will bat next as we begin the top of the fourth.
This game is rolling right along as we move into the middle innings with no score. You'd think by now one of these two teams would be able to get some base runners on and get them in, but that hasn't been the case.
First pitch hack in here, and that's the first strike. Swung on, but it's pulled foul wide of third. 0-2, here it is. Line drive to left. But he'll hardly need to move out there in left as this is hauled in for the first out.
Fielder number 22, Juan Soto.
Digging in for his second at-bat, Juan Soto. He flew out in his last at-bat. First pitch coming, here it is. Now a swing, and he just fouls this one away. And here's a swing and a miss as he falls behind 0-2. Ready with the 0-2. And he'll try and tempt him with one in the dirt, but he'll hold back here. It's 1-2. Hard ground ball to third. And there's the first hit of the game for the Nats.
I don't know what side of the fence I fall on, boys. Old school, new school. I think I kind of stand right along that fence. But one thing that gets me jacked up is watching guys grind down an account and drive base hits the other way.
Into the box now, Matt Adams, as he'll go after a hard sinker that time and falls behind 0-1. He was a strikeout victim in his first try. He's set. Here's the 0-1. Breaking pitch, and this bounces in front of the catcher. Oh, he pulls the string on the circle change. 1-2.
In a double play situation, that's the location you want a guy to swing at. More than likely, he's going to beat it into the ground.
Good bite to that sinker as he gets him to swing through it for out number 2.
Well, that's just a quality pitch right there. The location was excellent because if it's put in play, there's a good chance it's on the ground for a double play. And hey, a strikeout always works too.
Standing in now, Domingo Santana, as the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike 1. Looking to put the ball in play here. He went down on strikes in his first at-bat. There's that little sinker right over the outside corner.
He certainly hasn't been the aggressor in this at-bat. 2 straight takes, so now we'll see if he can change his approach and battle up.
Now the 0-2 pitch. In the dirt. And oh, the throw's behind him and he can't knock it down. So he moves all the way up to third here. Soto at third with 2 away. And he struck him out, his 7th of the ball game, and that ends the inning. Back-to-back strikeouts keep him out of danger. Back with more here on a Tuesday night after this. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Chris Taylor set to lead us off in the home half of the 4th inning.
Chris Taylor.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. Turned on down the line. This gets foul. It's 0-1. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. And a breaking ball stays outside.
He still might be looking for that release point on that curveball early in this outing. That one looked like it popped out of his hand behind his ear instead of out front. We'll see if he finds that pitch because it'll be important for him.
Now the 1-1 pitch. This is on the ground over to first. And he'll step on first for the out. 3 unassisted.
Now batting,
Time now for the Nationals Road to the Show report as we get a look at a couple of guys making some noise in the upper levels of the minors. Ready now, Matt Chapman. He singled his last time up. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. A little bouncer that winds up foul. Comes back with a fastball up and away that swung on and missed. 0-2.
This is what every pitcher likes to have. Another 0-2 count really puts the hitters on the defensive side in multiple ways. You can go fastball up, you can go breaking ball down. One of the keys, getting ahead, and he's done a very good job of that so far.
Liner toward right center, and that's into the outfield for a one-out base hit.
Well, you know what? Good hitters are good hitters for a reason, D-Row. To be able to hang in there on an 0-2 pitch and still be able to get a base hit, this guy's about as good as it gets.
Yeah, I'm blown away by this guy, Dan. You wouldn't know if you showed up. You wouldn't know if it's 2-0, 3-1, 0-2. Counts do not matter. This guy trusts in his craft.
In now, Franz Reyes. And he hits it hard to the right side. And that finds its way through for a base hit. And that runner will go no further than second as there are two aboard now.
Boy, that's one of the, I guess, the advantages of hitting with that hole between first and second base, D-Row. First baseman has to hold that runner on. That leaves that right side wide open.
Yeah, and credit the batter right there. Nice piece of hitting right there. Not trying to do too much. He took a look at the defense and saw where it was aligned and tried to beat him.
Couldn't help himself that time as he chases one below the knees. It's strike one. So far 0 for 1 with a flyout.
Let's go.
The 0-1. Hit down the third baseline. Drury gloves it. But the feet of the second baseman is a wild one. And he'll come in to score from second base, and that is a direct result, obviously, of that poor throw. And this will go down as an E5 as you can see the exasperation on his face. Digging in to try it again, Christian Optimus. He got on top of one and was a ground-out victim last time. First delivery to him on the way. This one's down to third. Drury fields it cleanly. The second for one. On to first as they get the double play to get him out of the inning. Marlins get one here on a couple of hits. On to the top of inning number 5 we go. It's the Marlins 1 and the Nationals nothing. Stepping in, Aaron Hicks. He was a strikeout victim in his first try. First pitch on its way. Good changeup that time, but he wouldn't bite on it. Missed with a slider. Tapper right back to the mound. And the 5th inning will start with a ground out, one away. An early look at the line score here tonight as we play the top of the 5th. And boy, just one lone hit for the visitors this evening as they've been taken to task by this starter. And now for Washington, Brian Dozier. He's 0 for 1 thus far. He's set and the pitch. And that one just missed outside. A breaking ball taken on the inner corner.
You know, from an offensive standpoint, they already knew they had their work cut out for him against a great pitcher. But if he's going to locate like that, this is going to be a tough day.
Here's the 1-1. Now a swing and a ball chopped foul right at home plate. Got him. And that's 8 strikeouts now for him in the ballgame. So still nothing against him on the scoreboard here in the fifth as we check out the league leaderboard for team ERA. And we find that this pitching staff currently leads the NL in that department. Into the box, Elias Diaz. He comes in 0 for 1 on the day thus far after reaching on an error his first time up. First offering on its way. Another slow breaking ball that misses down low. And facing right-handed pitching so far this season, Diaz brings a batting average just a little over the 250 mark. Well, the play's been made, and that retires the side. See the speedy Brett Gardner start things out when we come back. It's the Marlins 1 and the Nationals nothing. And here is Brett Gardner now. He'll lead things off as we begin the home fifth.
Brett Gardner.
Here's the first pitch to him. High in the air out to center field. Hicks is under it. 1 out.
The catcher, number 13, Perez.
Now at the plate, Perez comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. First pitch of the at-bat. Line drive, that's a base hit into the right center field gap. Around first, digging for 2. And he'll reach second now with 1 away.
And this might be the kind of AB that gets him out of the slump. Smart hitting here, just going with the pitch, using the whole field instead of trying to do too much. The results speak for themselves.
Stepping in now, Sandy Almanza. He swings and grounds it to short. Turner fields it cleanly. Throw on to first, 2 gone.
Center fielder, number 6, Starling Marte.
Here's Starling Marte. Looking to keep this a 1-run game. The pitch hit hard towards center, and that's in there. Base hit. Perez rounds the corner and is headed home. He'll score easily, and they now lead by 2. Another multi-hit game for him here tonight. No surprise there as we take a look at the league leaders in hitting, and as you see, he's right up there among league leaders in that department. Digging in once again, Chris Taylor. A line out and a ground ball for an out on his line so far. From the stretch, here's the pitch. And he chased up and out of the zone, a swing and a miss.
These guys hitting aren't in first place by accident. They excel at getting out to early leads, so this is a big moment in this game. If they're able to lengthen this lead any more in this inning, they're going to be in really good shape to come away with a win today.
The 0-1 delivery, and they pitch out here, but nothing's going on. And he'll snap one over to first. Don't want to forget about it. Liner toward right center, and that's in for a base hit. Make it a 1 for 3 game so far.
Just an unbelievable piece of hitting right there. Staying on the inner half of that baseball right there. Staying to it and through it, not coming around it, and able to drive it the other way for a base hit.
So that brings up the always intense Matt Chapman. 2 hits and 2 trips for him thus far. Oh, 1 count. Here's the pitch. And a check swing. Did he go around? No, says the first base umpire. It's ball one. To the left side, but it's well fouled. Looking at his lifetime numbers, Chapman has a batting line residing in the 290s. Looking to boost that even higher here. Smiley comes set. 1-2 on its way. Soft liner towards center. That's in there. Base hit. And the run will score from second as now it's a 3-0 game.
Hey, with that base hit right now, the lead's 3-0. And the way their pitcher is going, D-Row, that might hold up in this one.
Yeah, and you're well aware of it, Dan, as an offense, just trying to put those extra runs across the board. You can take a look at the guy on the slab, towing the slab. He's on fire right now.
Into the box now, Franz Reyes. This will chase one up around the letters here for strike one. And 1-1 as this one's in on the hands.
He's certainly giving up plenty of hits in this one, but the funny thing is he hasn't walked anyone yet. That tells me he's throwing strikes, but he's just not throwing enough quality strikes.
Right down the chute that time. 1-2.
Hey, this is a big pitch right here. Can't allow them to tack on any more runs. Let's see if he attacks his zone or buries something in the dirt.
Tough curveball that time, but he's able to make a little contact to keep this at-bat going. Taylor over at second. Chapman on at first with 2 down. And a big strikeout there. They'll leave a couple of runners on base, and after a good start to the inning, they can't capitalize any further. So it's 2 runs on 4 base hits. No errors and a couple of men left on. 5 innings complete. It's the Marlins 3 and the Nationals nothing. Andrew Stevenson will grab a bat and lead things off here in the top of the 6th.
Number 45, Andrew Stevenson.
Swing and a miss on the slider. 0-1.
These are huge innings for a team's morale. The pitcher wants to go out and throw that shutdown inning up and get the boys back swinging the bats again with a chance to capitalize and even extend this current lead.
Sent on the ground out to second. Throw to first gets him, so the leadoff man's retired here to begin the 6th.
The batter, number 7, shortstop.
Speedy Trey Turner digs in now. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Missed with a slider. Turner playing here in his home state of Florida. He was a first-round pick during the 2014 draft.
You know, I know this guy isn't the superstar everyone thought he was going to be when he was drafted in those high rounds, but he has had a solid big league career.
Here's the 2-0. 3-0 now. Brandon Drury will be next. 1 out, nobody on. 3-1 to the National shortstop. 4 pitches, all takes. He's showing a lot of patience here.
And I like that from a guy like him, Eddie. He can do a lot of damage on a base pass with his legs, so there's no reason for him to get overly aggressive if he's not getting anything to handle.
Swing and a little tapper that rolls foul, so a good job to fight it off and stay alive. The next 3-2, and he punches out another one, make it 9 for the ball game.
Well, it's been a rough series for him at the plate so far. That's 4 strikeouts in the first 2 games, so this pitching staff clearly has him figured out.
Brandon Drury will bat next. And Dan, it seems like this starter is just dominating the game right now. Feels like we're seeing a lot of 3-up, 3-down innings.
No doubt about that, Matt. Hey, I've enjoyed watching him go about his business, but I'm also interested to see if this offense can figure out a way to get a couple of cracks in his armor before it gets too late.
Yeah, that remains to be seen. No runs, just 1 hit, 1 error thus far for the Nationals. And even 1-1 count to Brandon Drury. The 1-2. Misses low. Good take on the curveball there.
Well, that's what you want from your curveball on 1 and 2. You start it in the zone and let it break out of the zone where it can't be punished. Didn't get him to go after it, but the execution was nice.
Here now the 2-2 is looked at and the count moves full.
With the meat of the order due up next, you can probably expect to see something you can handle here with the full.
And we'll have to leave it there as this is strike 3, and that will retire the side. Nationals gone in order. They trail it here 3-0. Number 60 takes the mound as he's been called upon to pitch.
Number 60.
Now at the plate, Garrett Cooper. He'll lead it off as we start the home 6th.
Garrett Cooper.
Here comes the first pitch. A less than impressive swing there to start the at-bat. It's 0-1. Oh, 1 count. Here's the pitch. Well, and he's got him in the palm of his hand now. It's 0-2.
Not much to say about that swing other than it should have never happened.
Swung on and missed. He didn't even come close to contact on a ball way out of the zone. 1 out.
That's not an at-bat he or his hitting coach are going to be happy with at all. It's bad enough to go down on 3 pitches, but none of them were even in the strike zone. That's a bad look.
Standing in now, Christian Optimus. Into center field, line drive, base hit.
Boy, D-Roll, that's awful scary from a pitcher's standpoint, but what's it feel like when you hit one as a hitter that you know is going right at a pitcher?
Yeah, it's scary from the offensive standpoint as well. You know, you're taught to hit it right back where it came from, but those moments right there make you cringe as you're coming out of the box. We got lucky with that.
Here's Brett Gardner now, as he can't make contact and is tied up here at strike 1. He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far. The 0-1 pitch. This is hit the other way out toward left field. Soto is right there as he'll put it away without much problem for the 2nd out.
The catcher, number 13, Ari Perez.
Now to the plate, Ari Perez. He'll try to follow up the double in his last at-bat with another big hit right here. From the belt, the pitch. Hit hard down the left field line. But this is going to get foul. Optimus is off of first with 2 away. And he looked like a caveman swinging a club on that one. It's 0-2 now. So back-to-back sliders for strikes. Does he come back with yet another?
There's another slider. That's back-to-back good sliders, and this guy's breaking ball is really good. And when he's throwing it well like he is, and he's confident with it, he can throw it 3 or 4 times in a row. A really good slider in this one.
The 1-2 is offered at and missed. He chased it for strike 3. Marlins lead 1. They lead it 3-0. Welcome back to South Florida. It's on to the 7th inning with the Marlins on top, and it's a good time to check out our game summary through the first 6 innings of play. Leading off the inning, Juan Soto, as they'll look to get something going here and even this game up.
Starting to run out of time. They haven't been able to score any runs as we're moving late into this one. A perfect time for this leadoff guy to try to get on base and ignite a rally.
Breaking balls in there that time, 1-1.
Well, he's done a real nice job with that breaking ball in this start. That's not the first time he's locked a guy up with it.
And he fouls this one off. Breaking ball there is down. Good job of laying off. It's back to 2-2. Ball 3-2 now.
If you're ever going to see a position player go to the mound, it's going to be in a situation like this. Get him to relax a little bit, focus on his mechanics, and get that fastball back in his zone. Can't allow this guy to lead off long.
And he struck him out. And there's strikeout number 11 in the ballgame. So he's still got his shutout working here in the 7th. And with that in mind, we check out the league leaders in shutout. And as you see there, he's sitting in 2nd place in the National League in that department. Here's Matt Adams now. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. And that pitch catches the inside corner.
We're moving right along into this one. This guy's continuing to pitch well, which is a little bit of a surprise because his first pitch strike ratio is still under 60%.
Throw on to first will get him. Scored at 5-3 on the putout, though it looked more like a 6-3 ground ball. Nevertheless, there are 2 away now. Into the box now, Domingo Santana. He hits with 2 away as they continue to trail in this close game.
Well, Matt, this has been a big inning on the mound. He's had to face the middle of the order, and so far he's held them at bay.
Yeah, this feels like the kind of inning we'll look back on at the end of the game, even if the result of it changes dramatically here. Now here's the pitch. And he just keeps rolling along as he starts another batter out with strike 1.
Guys, I've been really impressed with him tonight. I mean, he's carving these guys up with all of his pitches.
Big swing and a miss at the fastball, and he's behind in the count 0-2.
Boy, he's been great in this one, and he's only 1 strike away from putting another 0 on the scoreboard.
1 ball and 2 strikes to count. No runs, just 1 hit, 1 error thus far for the Nationals. And he's got another one here. 12 punch-outs now in the ballgame, and that'll end the inning. 3 up, 3 down for Washington. They trail in this one 3-0. Matt Grace gets the call from the pen to take over on the mound and start the home 7th. Next to hit will be the pitcher, Sandy Almanza. He's been great on the mound, so we'll see if he can do something with the bat here as well. He's earned the chance to take this at-bat.
Yeah, Matt, when a guy's throwing the ball as well as he has, it kind of forces the manager's hand to stay with him. He's been exciting to watch, and he's really had this crowd behind him the entire game.
And the throw to first is in time, 1 gone.
Center fielder, number 6, Charlie Marte.
Now back to the top of the lineup, stepping in, Starling Marte. 2 hits and 3 at-bats for him in this one. He's ready. Here's the first offering. A chance here for Dozier at second. And the off-balance throw gets him. Nice play for the out.
And this is not an easy play when you have to range to your right. He really didn't have a chance to get his feet set, so this is all arm. Nicely done.
Into the box, Chris Taylor. As he takes a called strike on the black, it's 0-1. Two out, nobody on. Just got a piece up the line, but that one rolls foul.
Can't imagine he comes back with a third breaking ball. That hitter looked like he timed that one up pretty well and just missed it, fouling it away.
Here we go.
Line drive, and that's a base hit into center field. So a nice job there to fight off an 0-2 pitch and keep the inning alive for at least one more batter.
Now batter, third baseman, CHAPMAN.
Digging in, Matt Chapman, trying to keep it going. A perfect 3 for 3 thus far. He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. That's a strike to throw down. And he'll be tagged out at second base. Trying to get into scoring position, but instead the inning is over. Another look at the throwdown that results in a third out on the bases. Don't go anywhere. More Tuesday night baseball after this. Ready once again, Aaron Hicks. He started out the evening 0 for 2 so far.
Even though we're moving into the back end of this game, they're only down by a couple of runs. You know that old slogan, a bloop and a blast. They could certainly use that right now. Objective number 1 right here is finding a way to get on base. So I'm not surprised to see him taking on the first pitch there.
1-1 the count. The 1-1 home. Misses for the second ball. Now a swing and a softly hit ground ball. But this will be a foul ball as that evens things at 2-2. As he just continues to mow down these hitters. 13 strikeouts now. One gone here in the 8th as we check our line score to this point. And boy, you can see the story of the game right there in the hit column. Just one hit allowed through 7 1/3. He has been awfully tough to solve. Here's Brian Dozier now. From the stretch. Just able to get a piece of that for strike 1. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Struck him out. Struck him out again, I should say. His 3rd punch out of the game. So you've got to figure he's got a good chance here to finish this one off. And with that in mind, we take a look at the league leaders in complete games. And as you see, he's right up there among league leaders in that department. Elias Diaz the next to hit. And they're down to their final 4 outs here, Dan.
Yeah, it's not looking too good for them right now, Matt. They've got a significant hill to climb, but they've got to take it one bat at a time. A couple of guys get on, and then who knows what could happen.
And a first pitch sinker is over for strike 1. A 1 pitch on its way.
Nope.
And there's a sinker that he just spits on as it misses low. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. And he's got another one. 15 strikeouts in the ball game, and the side is retired. Nationals gone in order. Still down 3-0. Striding into the box, Matt Chapman. He's looking to go 4 for 4 with a base hit right here.
CHAPMAN.
First pitch coming. Here it is. And this is taken outside for ball 1. The 1-0 home. Hard on the ground towards short. A dive, but he can't knock it down. It's through for a base hit.
Right fielder, number 32, Reyes.
So here's the cleanup hitter, Franz Reyes. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Hit hard down the line. That's through for a base hit, his second of the ball game.
He was able to recognize that pitch early. His eyes lit up on that one. Able to pull it down the line for a nice base hit.
Cooper.
Stepping in now, Garrett Cooper. That's back toward the mound. This will be a tough turn, however. There's one. Return throw is in time. And what do you know? They do get the double play.
Well, there's the pitcher's best friend right there. The inning was off to a rough start, right? But nothing changes that like a good old 2-ball. We'll see if they can strand the runner at third now.
Plate, Christian Optimus.
Come on, Miami. Here we go, guys. Come on.
First pitch of the at-bat. Drilled to the left side. And 8 innings have come and gone now as the inning is over. 1 left for Miami, but they lead it 3-0. Back now under the roof at Marlins Park as we get a look outside at the bright lights of Miami. Victor Robles is going to be asked to try and be the rally starter as he's up off the bench, ready to lead it off in the ninth. Here we go with inning number 9 as the first pitch misses for ball 1. And now the second pitch of the inning will be his 100th of the ball game. Hit hard to the right, but foul. The 1-1. Waves and misses for strike number 2.
Wow, he's cruising right now out there. 4 straight punch-outs and working on number 5.
The 1-2 is a swing and a miss. That's strike 3.
Man, he is looking flat out unhittable on the mound right now. That's 5 straight punch-outs. I love it, but I think he might want to get his defense involved at some point so they don't fall asleep.
The speedy Trey Turner digs in now. As with 1 away, he can't make contact on the first pitch. It's strike 1. No hits to this point. And there's ball 1.
Well, he's thrown a lot of pitches in this one, but it's not like he's walking a bunch of guys. Only 1 free pass to this point, but they're still making him work really hard.
Hit out towards second. On to first, and now the Nationals are down to their final out here.
Now back. Third baseman,
Brandon Drury will bat next. He's their last shot here with 2 away in the ninth as they look to avoid the shutout.
Yeah, Matt, they just haven't had any answers for the great pitching so far in this one.
He's set. Here it comes. And that's swung on and missed for strike 1. Here's the 0-1. Swinging a ball hit on the ground, but this will be a foul ball as he's behind 0-2 now. Now a crowd right around 25,000 strong comes to their feet. Swing and a miss. He struck him out, and that'll do it here as the ball game is over.
Hey, not many pitchers can brag about throwing a one-hit complete game, so hats off for him. But as a pitcher, I know he's going to wonder, like, what might have been. So close to a no-hitter, but it wasn't meant to be. That's baseball for you.
And tonight's ends as a 3-0 shutout win. Miami took the lead in the fourth and held on until the end. Sandy Almanza earned his 9th win of the year as he tosses a complete game one-hitter. So that's a wrap for us here tonight. For my partners in the booth, Mark DeRosa and Dan Plesac, and our entire crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, click over to theshownation.com.
Here now is our final line score tonight. First for the victorious Miami Marlins, 3 runs on 13 hits. 2 errors. They left 9 runners on base. Nationals, no runs, just 1 hit, 1 error. They left 2 bases. Time of the ball game, 2 hours and 35 minutes. A reminder that Marlins shuttle buses are available outside Marlins Park with service to the Homer Metro Rail Station.